So, some of you may be wondering, like, what's up with the... Why am I been putting up Chinese and stuff in my titles lately? Well, it's mostly because, like, part of it is that Genshin Impact is a game out of China. And I can't speak Mandarin, so I should actually be able to interact with people who can also speak Mandarin, like other fellow Mandarin speakers, even though English is the first language here. So what is the Mid-Autumn Festival, some of you may be wondering? Well, it's actually like a traditional Chinese culture sort of thing. It's basically like Chinese Thanksgiving. It's like a lot of food on the table, celebrating the harvest. We tend to like celebrate a Mid-Autumn Festival as a Chinese Thanksgiving before, like, you know, the American Thanksgiving. Um, Also at the same time, this is also the month that Canada would be having Thanksgiving too, if you guys didn't know that. Canada tends to have their Thanksgiving during this time of year, and during October, and then we would have our Thanksgiving, well, the Americans would have their Thanksgiving in November. And then Mid-Autumn Festival just comes around when it comes around. So they like, there's a thing called the Harvest Moon, not based off the game, but the Harvest Moon has actually been an Asian cultural thing. And like, Asians believe that depending on what the moon looks like, it would help with the growing crops like way back in the day. And I think that also applies now and whatnot. There's like so many festivals, but there's definitely a lot of food, and it celebrates like the bountiful harvest during the fall season and whatnot. But yeah, the prime time right now is the time that people would be celebrating Mid-Autumn Festival, when the moon is up, because people could eat their mooncakes. Mooncakes are the pastries that are very thick. Apparently the pastry is actually made with pork fat, so they are very fattening and very calorie heavy. Some flavors of mooncakes represent good luck and wealth and whatnot, and depending on like who makes them, homemade, or if you buy them, if you buy like store-bought versions and all that. So yeah, lots of food. Chinese Thanksgiving. Prime time is celebrating at night under the moon while eating mooncakes. So yeah, that's like kind of like Mid-Autumn Festival to, I guess, to people who don't know in a nutshell. Kind of. Of course there'd be music, we'd have like dancing and whatnot. I just decided to take it back and chillax a little bit tonight. But, I mean, I did eat some good food. My sister actually cooked a lot today because she's actually celebrating the meal with other people right now. But, I get to sit back here and chillax with you guys. I was kind of in like a very cross mood today, but I appreciate you guys for being here, and my mood has definitely been definitely a little bit better. And plus, I do enjoy playing Genshin Impact for what it is, so cheers to that, and cheers to a successful September, I would say.
I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
And let's see what Jean has to say.
Crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
You know what I just realized? Like, sometimes with, I don't know if it's like through all the characters, but definitely with Lisa's voice acting, you could kind of hear the breathing that you can hear, like, I'm sorry, I can't make a proper analysis. No. Like, I understand that you need to breathe, but, there are times, I don't think they actually record the voice acting completely professionally, but if you need to take a breather, just move your head away from the mic with as little noise as possible, so any extra noise you make doesn't actually get cut off from the final recorded audio. Yeah, I didn't even complete the main quest yet, because I'm just, I've been taking my time with exploring and the side quest, Tyler. Hold on. Sorry about that, folks, I just needed to sneeze. That's why I also turned my face cam off. Whenever I sneeze, it gets ugly. It gets very ugly. Anyways.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close. I see. It appears to react to visions.
Vision? From Marvel?
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way.
I guess because I've interacted with this thing before and it's grown a liking to me, question mark?
Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Cutie.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special?
Nope.
I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you.
You don't say. What favor dost thou have?
Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers. Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace hangs in the balance. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
So yeah, I hope my little lesson on, my little insight, my little, info sesh with, the Mid-Autumn Festival that's usually celebrated today is, opens your ears to you guys about, like, why it's such a big deal to all of us, like, who are... I think it's just not just Chinese people and Taiwanese people. There's other Asian cultures who celebrate Mid-Autumn Festival, too.
Its change in size and power really is suspicious. But for the Knights of Favonius, our priority is to deal with the aftermath of this attack. The Grand Master entrusted the Knights of Favonius to me. I can't let him or the people of Mondstadt down. I must get to the bottom of this.
Wait, actually, let me check my wishes again. Wait, I got an achievement. Hey! The first time you win a 5-4-star item in this, there's a 50% chance it'll be... Of course I get, No, I already got Barbara. I already got Fischl. I think the next 4-star item, yeah. Honestly, it does feel like this event bundle has like a better ratio than the regular one, so I probably should just focus on seeing if I can get Venti. If I get dupes, then yeah, I still need more. If I get dupes, then so be it.
Speaking my name. And humble.
Gosh darn. I can only get one. Dang it. Alright, let's just continue questing then.
The monsters out in the wild, making good use of by the way, we need people.
I already spoke with her.
Those people in strange uniforms are Fatui. They're here as delegates from Snezhnaya. Stay away from them. Having contact with them is dangerous, even for innocent travelers.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know if you can technically pronounce her name as well. If it's... I guess if her name is a male, then it would be Jean, but I guess Jean is fine.
May the wind guide.
You can visit whenever you need to look something up. Naturally, the library is free to access. Just don't forget to return books on time, or you'll make my job difficult.
Of course. That door opens naturally, I swear to God. Ugh. Oh, look, there's Paimon by herself.
There's something you didn't tell them. The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw.
I'd like to investigate it on my own first.
So you do remember him, that green guy. He looked just like that guy down there.
Wait, that's the same guy? Well...
What?
Paimon, don't you mean to say,
Nani?
he looks like the guy on the bundle?
That doesn't sound very good.
That green guy disappeared. Use elemental sight to track him down.
Let's take a look. Aha! Footprints. We got night vision, folks. This really be some detective music we're listening to right here.
His footprints lead to this wall. Did he climb up from here?
Let's go after him. There he is. He's a bard, isn't it? Isn't he? Yo, it's Mr. 5-star himself, Venti. Like a venti iced coffee. I mean, what?
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. a dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in a red stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bard soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave cause, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war spread.
Whoa.
Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Oh my.
Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Dvalin? Who's that?
Lisa told us already, weren't you listening?
Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close or something?
Oh, so close.
Hey, so... Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
I'm sorry, you are?
I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Storm Terror!
Storm?
Hey, cut it with the Amnesia Act! Alright, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
The last time I checked, it was full of impurities. Yeah, PS4 has its own wings. That's a benefit to it.
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
I guess we know how to
He was once
purify.
such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it? You really do have some wonderful abilities.
Oh, you could say that again, buddy.
Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger.
Is there anything I... Yeah, no problem, Cool Bob. Definitely enjoy the gameplay, enjoy your time in the game, and I definitely hope you have a really fun time. Is there anything I could do to help?
I really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal. It has helped me greatly. But I've already come to devise my own plan.
Oh, and what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off to?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that?
This weirdo, as you put it, we need to keep an eye on him.
As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know.
Yeah, now.
Know what?
His voice seems familiar.
Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
Are you done talking, Paimon? Please tell me you're done talking. It's possibly Ash Ketchum's voice. Is maybe, or someone who sounds like Ash Ketchum, honestly. Oh my god, I can't believe we still got official yesterday. One S-tier waifu is really good enough for me, at least. What was I doing? I needed to check my quests again.
I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
Let's take care of the matters in town first, and then let's go ahead and find Mr. Green Dude. Totally not sponsored by Shrek. Wait, that's weird physics. Superhero landing.
Come take a look. There'll definitely be something that catches your eye.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we?
Marjorie, regarding the book you borrowed.
Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by.
So this is a date now?
Oh, is that how you see it? I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. At your age, these kinds of fleeting fantasies are normal.
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa.
Her shadow's a little bit weird here. It's like completely outlining her, but it's just a minor sight.
Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it
Alright.
more of an occasion.
All right, cool, Bob. Best of luck. Hope you get something good. Pray to the gods of RNGesus that it's something besides Noel. Because Noel is guaranteed, but everybody else isn't. So, definitely best of luck. You have the right to flip out if you got something that's completely A tier or S tier. Somebody. But hey, if you don't get a character at least, you probably will get yourself a solid weapon for your characters later.
Yes, yes! Let us pick!
Alright then.
This pair? Soft, puffy, and very comfortable. Certain to make a little girl, well, in this case a woman, look quite adorable.
Well, anything is better than a raggedy old scroll.
After all, they're the same kind worn by toy dolls. They're practically a badge of cuteness.
Bloomers? I'm sure to attract some strange looks if I dress up like a small child in public. Do you have some strange hobby you're not telling me about?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Let's see what she says about the ragged old scroll.
This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
I think I know what she's planning. I think I know what Lisa's onto here. Hey, potato. Oh yeah, she's saying we're a cutie, but we know Lisa's talking about you, you know?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
This is the toy doll I was talking about earlier. Doesn't she look lovely in those shorts?
Well, actually, for the beginners bundle, Cool Bob Noel is a guaranteed. Because, according to the bundle, the first 10 rolls you get, she's guaranteed. The next 10 rolls you get is randomized. Unless you open up a different banner, actually.
It does look a little bit terrifying, doesn't it? I wonder if you could find some other use for it.
Voodoo doll, have you lost your mind? What could I have possibly done to deserve this?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
What does Marjorie think?
Me? You're asking me? I feel like Lisa is the well-educated type. Ah, that's right. I heard she enjoys items of historical interest. This is a new arrival. It took 3 adventurers to carry this big boy back from the ruins where they found it. It comes with a lot of history, as well as a lot of weight.
You do have strange tastes. If this is your way of saying you want to be my knight in shining armor, I'd rather you just say the words instead.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Me? Ah, that's...
Historical interest. It feels like the ragged old scroll honestly is the most logical choice.
This is a historical relic retrieved. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting...
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that...
You sure?
Yes.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself.
The library book you borrowed?
Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
That took long enough.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Yeah, it should be easy experience.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 2?
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
You could say that again.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
What does Lisa like to eat? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally orders something vegetarian. A lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that note, I should probably be watching my own diet a little more.
Radish veggie soup?
I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order, at the right heat, for the right length of time. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making was a popular pastime among the witches of the past.
Oddly enough, you look like a witch yourself.
You sure?
Eating salad is like piling on more and more elemental power. Raw, unfettered energy applied indiscriminately, with no elegance or control. It's the first mistake all magic users make when they're learning. But then again, if one genuinely had so much pure elemental power that they could solve any problem they wanted, that would be a different matter entirely.
You sure?
I don't know, what do you guys think? We can either go for the radish veggie soup or we give her a salad. What do y'all think? For any of y'all who are lurking or in the chat. We know she's a vegetarian, but there's 2 vegetarian options. I don't know if I want to give her hot. I don't know if I want to give her cold, so... You guys tell me. Let me know. I think it's on us, though, anyways. Yeah, for any of you who are in the chat, what do you guys think? Should I get Lisa the salad or should I give her the soup? So I can't make up my mind because, well, if you think about it, a salad is simple tasting, but a soup can have a complex flavor. A salad just sounds like poor excuse. A veggie soup actually gives good flavor. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Mailbox. I'm thinking the same thing. I think in terms of flavor, let's just give her the soup, honestly. I feel like that's like a better option.
I imagine that making a good at least those are the
You sure?
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's dine together. Finished. A fine choice. I'm pleasantly surprised. A truly enchanting dish. Certainly a good fit for a witch. I am simply brimming with elemental energy after that.
Paimon's so full.
You get full, Paimon?
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Oh, I can rotate the camera around.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the boar princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it.
It's just a case of people just forgetting about their library books.
I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
I think there was like a case I remember reading in the news one time that a library closed, and there was a dude who forgot to turn in a book from the library that was closed for like several years, and it was never turned back in. I think he got like a fine for it or something.
Okay then, but make sure you don't forget this time. Right, on to our next stop then, cutie.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
If you're ever feeling down, just let Margaret talk to Margaret. Just let Lisa talk to you. She always say you're a cutie. Wait, why am I going this direction? Oh, there you are.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"?
No idea which book. I've never seen or heard though. Would you by any chance care for some flowers, my lady?
Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Oh my god, we're being smooth right now.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the sense of floating away to a faraway land that the dandelion evokes. Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure?
No.
Some flowers for... Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite. You want them? You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure?
No.
Some flowers for...
What does Donna think?
You want my help? I don't know if I have the best taste in flowers. Why don't you go ask Miss Flora, the shop owner? I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa's hat, though. I think it's a rose? Some flowers... These roses were bought from a traveling merchant a few days ago. Miss Flora thought maybe someone would like them. This is the only bunch.
You sure?
Some flowers... Some flowers...
I'll be back shortly, actually. Is your owner around? I would definitely pick the rose, but I do want to know what that last option is. Oh, this guy's picking in the fountain again. Oi.
That's what I'll make tonight.
Moon pie.
Some
Hey.
flowers for... I could... Some flower... Miss, you want them? It's...
You sure?
Some These roses, Miss Flora thought...
You sure?
Some flower... Some You want my... I could... Some flower...
I don't even know where the heck is Flora, honestly. You know what, I'm just gonna go with the rose and just roll with that. I'm guessing we could go for the rose.
Some flower...
I don't know. I just don't know. I feel like I'm having an existential crisis right now. think I know why. Can we mess with the clock? I think I got like notified that she's not available during the day, but at night. I mean, not during the night, but I'm confusing myself. She's not available at night, only during the day. But in the meantime, we should go ahead and take care of these ley lines first. Maybe we could do this one. I don't know if we have enough of these sacrificial things to upgrade the statue to level 6. Hmm. I need 7. One more level to go then. There it is. Well, what's over here, though? It's a bad guy, right? Oh no, it's the challenge. I hate this. I hate this challenge. It takes so much effort to break through a shield. There we go. Oh shoot, we're 5 more experience leveling up. Alright, now that it's daytime. Hey, what's up, Flora? How you doing?
You want to know what flowers to get for Miss Lisa? We're not particularly close, but she strikes me as a classy lady. Yep, it can only be the Cecilia.
A Cecilia?
Dandelions? Of course they're flowers.
Some flowers? Ah, the Cecilia. Did Miss Flora recommend it to you? This flower is a lot of effort to care for. I hope that I've been doing it right. Otherwise they won't last long. But part of the Cecilia's charm is how precious and fragile each one is.
You sure? Can't.
Let's try it.
Ooh la la, such fine taste.
Ooh.
This rare flower is only found in Mondstadt's very highest mountains. If only you had picked them for me with your own hands. They would have had twice the sentimental value.
Aw.
Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
You know what else? I'm allergic to flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature.
Also, I would not be pretty good on a date for Lisa, even though she is definitely also a waifu, but she's not really a top-tier fighter.
The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do?
What happened?
I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
But how do we find it, though?
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensity? Huh? Oh, Paimon's got it! Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Why, yes, Captain Obvious. I shall use my middle mouse button ability to find some clues. Hello.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So what do we do now?
What do we do now, indeed?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Hey, let's go. Rank 6 17, let's go. Booyakasha. Booyah! 3 more to go.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk, please let me claim my rank rewards. Shit. Okay, so I need 18, 19, and 20, and apparently once we get to 20, we get a battle pass. I am still not purchasing that though. I mean, if there's a free pass like in Dauntless, then I'm fine with that. I don't see a clue right here though.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long.
How's the progress
Trail
been?
keeps going. Let's keep looking.
We're okay. I think we're almost done helping Lisa the librarian out. Of course, we were going on a few dates with her, which I'm sure you would love to have
I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication.
I'm in the middle of speaking here, waifu. S-tier waifu. Yeah. Lisa's definitely, you know, waifu material, but just not a fighter material. After all, she does call you a cutie a lot, whenever you're feeling down. Sweetie and cutie. She always calls you a sweetie and cutie. Librarian waifus are the cutest. Oh. No, you. Am I going the right way?
Look! She's in trouble!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! That was fast. What?
Why is this happening to me? I shouldn't have helped him.
Him who?
Thanks so much for saving me. You're far more reliable than those Favonius guys.
Oh, you're the informant we're supposed to talk to, right? For, Kaya.
It's nothing. She's a traveler. She has to deal with stuff like this all the time.
Traveler? I've heard stories about you. I didn't think I'd be saved by the one I'm here to meet.
Oh, so you're the...
I didn't know how I could pay you back initially, but now I think I'll just give you the intel for free. People in our circle know how important the network is.
Really?
Well, you did save my life.
Lucky?
I need that as a sound effect.
But it's lucky for Kaya, isn't it? He's supposed to pay for the intel.
Listen well then. The intel on the Arcadian ruins. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure.
Right. Wait, is that it?
There's also this map that came with it.
That might look a bit familiar.
Could this be the X marks the spot? So the clue is more like a riddle. Well, should be a piece of cake for you, right? Paimon'll leave you to it then.
I hope.
Well, if you can't solve it, we can ask Kaya. He seems like a nerd too.
Nerd.
I'll leave you the intel so you can review it at any time.
Thanks, Vile. 3 6-armed giants reside in the city in the lake. 2 guard the statue, 1 the treasure. What does that mean? If you don't want to ask Kaya, you better figure it out.
I have a feeling we could just ask Kaya, honestly.
3 6.
Huh? Who? What? Where? Music? Hello? I? Hello? Hello? Who? Hey, what's up, Amnef? Where? Hello? Would you just love it when you hear, like, battle music and then, like, whoever you're supposed to fight is just not there? That really irks me. Ooh, where?
Someone needs assistance.
Come on, fish. You're almost there. There you go. Ah. So... Wait. There's explosives. Wait a minute.
Prepare to be blown away! As a dutiful maid would.
So what's up, Amnef? What you been up to lately?
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
If I were to get enough of those currencies, though, I'll definitely try my luck at the Venti bundle again. After all, it is a limited time boost chance of getting Venti and the other heroes I don't have yet. Wait. Wait. This looks like a... This has to be an Amber puzzle. That literally just screams Amber.
Outrider Amber, report.
Knew it. I freaking knew it. Wait.
Steady as stone. I'll protect us.
Well, that was taken care of. I feel like these side quests and side missions are just giving us some kind of excuse for us to... Oh, that's where the next clue is. Give us some kind of excuse to, like, get out and explore, which I don't mind, but also at the same time, it's like padding out for the sake of padding out.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Interesting.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers.
The Abyss Order?
It's like you can read my mind.
Ayy.
This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Duh, she's the element for that. I honestly feel like the sound effect could have a little bit more impact.
Whoa.
Paimon, I think you meant to say, whoa. Whoops.
So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
Ooh, we could get an Vajrata Amethyst Silver. We could use that. Let's do a quick setup. Wait, no.
There's still a long road ahead.
Alright. Let's do this dungeon. Let's do this. Oh man, I've been waiting for this game for such a long time. I feel so good playing this.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Lisa's so adamant about getting that book back, but hey, I don't blame her. You owe somebody money, you owe somebody money. The people get scary if you don't owe them back. Wait, how do I do this? How the heck do I do this? Wait, are there treasure chests on any of these ledges? Oh shoot, gotta land. Nope, I can't land. Oh no. I'm gonna fall. Whoop. Don't worry, I can have just the thing for that. Here, have a fried egg. And then we're gonna give... He's killing everyone. Arrest him. I didn't mean to, Tyler. I thought we could land on these damn ledges. Like, it looks like you could land on here, but apparently you can't. There's an invisible wall. Like, what the heck? That is so rigged. Okay, not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. I'll give her credit for that. So much waifus, this is amazing. Everything's fine, mailbox, everything's fine. Wait, gotta get through the laser light show? Yes! I really thought there would be a secret behind here, but I guess not. There we go. Why use Lisa when you can use Fischl? Wait, what? How am I dying on those spikes? Wait a minute, is there a puzzle I'm not understanding here? Ah, okay, I see it. Aha. So, God, now to hold on, eh? Okay. That's it. I think after this I need to take another restroom break. I think it's the alcohol that's doing it for me. Let's see. Alright, what's the mechanism in here? Oh, it's not a mechanism. Never mind.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Okay, she kind of pairs well. Low-key, the sound... Oh, hold on a second. Low-key, or something even worse. Not just ASMR AMNF. You can't tell me there's a wind tunnel and there's no secret up here. I want to explore all my corners, people. They would always put like an out of bounds treasure chest sometime. I think there's like only one instance where they put this like out of bounds treasure chest that you don't see at first. And if you don't look carefully. Shoot. I don't know how that worked, but that worked apparently. How are there ledges that you can't grab, but you can jump onto? If there's something looks like you could grab onto, just grab onto it. Okay, we should stop exploring here. I don't seem to find anything else of importance.
Oz, reveal thyself.
come a little closer.
Okay, I think she definitely pairs well with, like, Fischl, apparently. Because Fischl's companion can add on to the extra boost damage. Ah.
You're in for a little shock. Try not to enjoy this. Don't be such a brute.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
No rest for the wicked.
Leave it all to me.
There we go.
Hey, look! It's exactly! Lisa was spot on! Leave it all to... By royal decree!
Do it.
Seriously, stop freezing me.
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
There we go.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret.
Uh-oh.
Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Bruh.
After you... Lisa's so terrifying.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line.
A little punishment?
This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Well, it's time for a scavenger hunt. Wait, hold on. Can I have Barbara heal everybody, actually?
Come on, we can do it!
There we go. Perfect. Although I'm not so sure why Barbara still has that voice in English. She has a more higher pitched voice in the other languages, though. Superhero landing. Is this it?
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies! Paimon remembers that name! Is this
thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
That was easy.
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
Yeah, what else do you got, Lisa?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
So why did the Abyss order...
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it?
What's the, due date?
There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower.
Okay, thank you.
This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work?
I would take extra special care of this book.
Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Sure, my lady. We still have to figure out the riddle of Kaya's, freaking treasure. I want to see if we can figure out on our own before we... Gosh darn, I have to keep on burping just because this is legit my second can of beer tonight. It's just 2.8%. So I'm just now back to, 5.6% right now. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to... Let's go ahead and finish talking to Lisa. Turn this in, figure out where the heck we can find Kaya's treasure. Yeah, and I already, like, I still hadn't learned my lesson about that. Wait a minute. Grab the statue, grab the treasure! I think I know what the riddle's talking about. I've only been around for like 3 hours so far. I didn't do nothing major in the during the day anyways.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something.
The Teyat travel guide.
Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today.
You see, I don't know if you guys like listen carefully, but do you see how many breaths she needs to take in between? You said after she says take one, consider your conversation. That's a lot of breathing she needed to do. Like, I know you're getting into character, but like, I think you should have said like take one. It is your compensation for being Lisa's little helper. It's like a common tactic to like not get your breath caught in when you're like recording voice lines. I mean, I can overlook it for now just cause like the game looks amazing and at least the voice acting, you guys can hear it too, right? When I was like in the middle of talking and I had to breathe in, that's like something that a lot of voiceover and professional voice actors really have to like keep in control when they're doing the professional voiceover work. Yeah, I wonder if she is okay. I wonder. We still don't know like who the English voice cast is because I think they're still under a non-disclosure agreement until people can figure out who they are. Usually under the non-disclosure agreement, people would keep on guessing until somebody speaks up, "Hey guys, check out this piece of work that I voiced in," or like, "Yep, I voiced this character, congratulations, you now found me out." That's how it usually is.
With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
I hear the breathing again. When she said, "with you by my side,"
The Tavok travel guy was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
honestly, how is Paimon's voice actress's breathing a little bit better?
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins.
Oh my god, she just breathed like... We need a breathe counter for Lisa. Like, how many times can she breathe in between speaking?
As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
She just breathed like... I haven't heard it with like most of the other characters, but it's been legit picking up with Lisa's voice acting. And honestly, I don't know if it's been helping that I'm wearing really seriously bass boosted headphones, but it's so distinctly clear you can hear her voicing in between, her breathing in between.
Wow, Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
Never mind, Paimon also breathed. She breathed immediately after she said, "Wow, Lisa went." Oh my god. It's like you don't pay attention to this stuff at first because a lot of the times in an online game you skip the dialogue anyways. But I just need to take a time to listen to how they perform, mostly because like it's pretty rare for like a gacha game to have like actually not so shabby voiceover work.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing, but never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
That was like 2 breaths. Immediately after she said never mind and before the last sentence. Oh my god. My ears are way too sharp now. Okay, at least that was natural breathing. I know, game. I know how to improve my adventure rank. You don't need to tell me twice. Oh, I was trying to go out the door, man. Dude, the door closes automatically. I want to speak to Kaya about the thing. Nah. Let's figure it out for ourselves. How do I unhear this gap? Wait, hold on a second. Let me look at my quest real quick. Alright, so we're now down to... So the only side quest we have left is the secret pirate treasure, and then we could continue on with the rest of the main story. Natural breathing with another catch of breath. I mean, I just breathed for a moment, wow. I mean, technically this is... Gacha Impact, Breath of the Waifus and Lollies. I guess we're technically correct on the breathing part. I guess that title actually means something. Oh, actually, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take another intermission, guys. And I will be right back after this quick intermission or so with a message or two from Twitch's sponsors. Okay, I think I probably had more than enough beer for tonight.